Hands up, who loves their body? Well, chances are just 1 in 10 of you raised your hand because 91% of women are unhappy with their bodies. Now that's appalling. Sure, we have our reasons. We're not the weight we want to be. We don't have perfect, unblemished skin. No one would splash a picture of us across the front page of a glossy magazine. But are those reasons good enough to dismiss how we look? Despite all of the body positive messages on social media, despite curvy models breaking onto the runway, despite a culture that is more accepting of physical diversity than ever before, the confidence of the average woman has barely shifted. Hi, I'm Amy Waterman, host of Your Brilliance. And in this video, you will learn why body positivity is not enough and why you have to watch out for those experts who claim they're helping you by judging your body instead. Body confidence is not the same thing as body positivity. So you can respect and admire curvy girls, you can call out fat shaming when you see it, and you can spread the body positivity message without actually feeling good about your own body. So in many ways, being body positive can actually hide a lack of body confidence. So on the outside, you want the world to know that they can't judge you for your size, but on the inside, you can't shake that dream of wanting to be thinner. Now that distinction struck home for me because I don't feel judgmental about other people's bodies, but my own body, that's a different story. My own body confidence took a major spill back at puberty, probably like many of you. And I don't think I ever really recovered that joyful freedom from self-consciousness about my looks. As a teenager, I felt shamefully heavy. In a classroom full of outdoorsy, sporty girls, I was the pudgy, pale bookworm. And I knew something had to change. I had to start dieting or something. And this was not just in my head. My pediatrician told me that my ideal weight for my height was 135 pounds. And I hadn't been that skinny since junior high. And over the next 25 years, I only hit my ideal weight twice, both when I was under unbearable stress and I couldn't eat. Now today, that makes me angry. I'm angry that the medical community thinks that it can prescribe our ideal weight for us. Now, I'm sure my doctor didn't think he was doing anything wrong by telling me what I should weigh, but I carried those words with me for the rest of my life. I never again thought of myself as anything but overweight, right? I was a college athlete, and so I took all of these body fat tests. I obsessed over my BMI. And despite all of the time I put in at the gym, my BMI was always borderline. Even at my fittest, I never managed to get any lower than a BMI of 24. Math guy Keith Devlin is sickened the way BMI has come to define our conversation about weight. Devlin is a senior researcher and executive director emeritus at Stanford's H-STAR Institute. So this guy knows his numbers. And he blasts through the mathematical inadequacies of the BMI formula, calling it a 200-year-old hack that's scientifically nonsensical. And yet millions of Americans allow their BMI to tell them that they're overweight or they're obese, even though they're fit and healthy. And another blow to body confidence comes from these well-meaning attraction experts like Jack Schafer, co-author of The Like Switch. With his just the facts, ma'am style of delivery, Schafer doesn't apologize for telling the truth about the financial impact of a woman's looks. He writes, yes, research shows that more attractive female servers get higher tips than less attractive servers do. Servers with larger breasts get higher tips. Servers with blonde hair get higher tips. Tips increase as a server's body size decreases. That's just the way it is. Excuse me? So we should all dye our hair and get boob jobs and diet if we want to be financially successful? Just as doctors can't get out of denying responsibility for the way their labels affect the self-esteem of millions of women, so experts like Schafer can't hide behind the implied objectivity of research to evade responsibility for the way their words will be taken. Now, ironically, Schafer later takes up the bandwagon for attractiveness again, explaining that you are more likable if you're physically attractive. And then he tries to mitigate that statement by adding, attractiveness is not absolute. You can become more attractive if you are willing to put some effort into achieving such a goal. Anyone can increase their attractiveness to others if they maintain good eye contact, act upbeat, dress well, add a dash of color to their wardrobe, and listen well. Now, you notice how he didn't mention big boobs, blonde hair, and a slim waist this time? But the elephant in the room is already out, right? It is hard to feel good about your body when experts are constantly warning you about how much is riding on the way you look, your health, your career, not to mention your love life, all hinging on the one thing that you can't in many ways control, your body. The body positivity movement starts with awareness, but it ends when every single woman claims the right to feel confident in her own skin. Your brilliance supports every woman's right to live the life of her dreams from the body she's in. Now, in my next video, I will be sharing with you my top 3 tips for developing better body confidence. But if you have any examples of body shaming that you would like to share, pop them down in the comments. Take really, really good care of yourself, and I will see you next time.